Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Dragon Disciple, and today I think we're going to have the finale for our little interaction with Vecna because we've done all our preparations. We managed to secure the codex, we managed to learn where Vecna is located, and we managed to gain some allies. What can we do now? How to defeat a god like Vecna? Quite the challenge! We could try to smack him in the face, satisfying maybe, but not the most effective way to take on a lich god. Or we could craft a plan to ensnare him. An extremely elaborate plan, requiring a dozen centuries, a vast workforce, and a great deal of magic, and a remote and exotic plane. Well, if it's going to involve centuries, I'm not going to be able to see the end of this. As it happens, that's exactly what I've done. Time to put my plan into action. Hope you're ready to travel. You'll be leaving your cozy little planar neighborhood for the vastness of the beyond. I'll speak with my follower Vigilance over there. He'll set you up on your way. Okay? Well, sounds a bit complex, but if it means getting rid of Vecna, fine. Well, maybe fine. We'll find out if it's fine. Alright. Where am I going forever? Well met. The road nears its end, and as usual, the traveler is well ahead of us, even Vecna. Vecna believes that he has uncovered a great secret. He's found planar eyes that can help him control our world. He's found a source of unlimited magical power in the Codex of the Infinite Planes, and he's found a fortress hidden in the astral plane, which comes complete with instructions on how to use the eyes and the Codex to conquer Ebra. Don't tell me that fortress was set up by a green-hatted dragon. But in truth, none of this was hidden from Vecna. Instead, it was carefully and deliberately revealed to him by the traveler, so that Vecna was led to where the traveler wished him to go. Now that everything is in place, it's time for you to bring Vecna's journey to Eberron to an end. Alright, let's get this over with. Where do I go? Take the portal behind me. It will take you to the spot near the Traveler's astral fortress, but not inside, as Vecna and his forces are already there. Once you arrive, seek out the Traveler. He should be somewhere near the entrance of the fortress. He will tell you more. Look for someone in a green hat, then. Well, good luck, and the fate of Eberron and its 13 planes lie in your hands. All right. Time to tell Vecna to stay away from Eberron. Okay, so is this going to be very super elaborately long then? No, just long. Vecna denied. Oh yeah, I'd love to see that. I have arrived at the Traveler's Astral Fortress, where Vecna has stowed himself in hopes of using it to use the planar eyes and the Codex.
You find yourself in the alien vastness of the astral plane. A strange and ancient fortress looms in the distance. The Traveler will meet you there.
First, we have to deal with some hidden hand. I guess that's usual. And you? I'll just have to be careful here that I don't fall or anything like that. Rather weird music, okay. Oh, alright, we will need some fire stuff for you. Well, first let's take care of these guys. And you. And now finally you, well, I'll just bash you with my stick. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, hold on. Message from Vecna. Members of the Hidden Hand, this is where I will combine the planar eyes with the power of the Codex, which will grant me mastery over Eberron and its planes. I have brought you here to guard this fortress while I conduct the ritual necessary to fully remove the protections of the Ring of Severus. I trust that you will not permit anyone to disturb me. You know my punishments are swift and severe. The Whispered One. Alright, and it looks like there are 3 more messages that I need to read to complete this optional. I have no idea if I'm actually going to find them all, but it could be useful now. Where am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be eventually be going up there, so I could presume I go up this way. You can do that. Whee! Oops. Alright, your turn. Your turn. And more. Okay, let's just see if there are any notes in the area. Oh, you survived. I just need to make sure that I don't travel too far or anything like that and walk off a ledge. Oh, here's the second note. Members of the Hidden Hand, when the ritual is complete, we will transform this fortress into an outpost of the Hidden Hand. You may remain here to protect my interests in this part of the astral plane. Our grasp grows with each of my conquests. The Whispered One. Alright. Oh, up there. Oopsie daisy. Hey, hey. Oh, you came down. Foolish you. Okay. Ooh, look at that. A raptor. Okay, well, I guess they're still open to the possibility of running into a T-Rex. Say. One never knows. With Vecna around and all his resources at the Isle of Dread. Oh, hold on. There is a... Well, obviously the green hat I see. So it's obviously the Traveler. An owlbear? The Traveler. Sovereign of chaos and change. Well, he certainly likes to change. Ah, so you found the place, Fine Frost. Vecna and his Hidden Hand followers found it first. The intruder is inside the fortress right now, doing his best to use the planarizing codex to bring Eberron and his 13 planes under his control. Does that mean we're too late, or what? But you look weird. I can see through you. Are you not fully here? Ah, well, see, we're in the astral plane. It's one of the crossroads of the multiverse. But there's no denying it's a long, long way from Eberron. I'm not at my strongest here, which is why I will need some helping, and fully material hands, namely yours. You will be my champion of the Traveler. You will deal with the final blow to Vecna. No, we'd better get moving. Even as we speak, the handless hack is trying to gain dominion over Eberron. Okay, but if he's already here... Oh, quite the opposite. You've arrived just in time. I've always known that sooner or later something big and powerful was going to come along to try to take Eberron. That became all the more likely when the Codex exploded. It was like sending up a flare alerting the entire multiverse. So I built this place as a trap for invading gods, and I put some tempting bait. The Codex, of course, but also these planar eyes that just happen to show up at such a convenient time. So, you made the planar eyes as bait. Exactly, and Vecna took the bait, thinking that once he had the Codex and the planar eyes, he'd be able to conduct a ritual here to give him control over Eberron. Little did he suspect that the champion of the Traveler, that would be you, Pinefrost, is going to subvert his ritual. Once you've done your thing, the ritual won't let him into Eberron. In fact, it will lock him out. Okay, and what do I do to... Oh, hold on. You said the Codex exploded, but wasn't that recent? And weren't the planar eyes created long ago? Oh, you're going to be the kind of champion who asks annoying questions, aren't you? Ugh! Oh, very well. Without getting into the chronomagical technicalities, let's just say that when the Codex exploded, it sent fragments of itself not just throughout the planes, but also back in time, which caused its own set of complications requiring their own adjustments. Anyway, let's just sum up by saying I got advance warning. 1,000 years of advance warning, in fact, which I used to make my plan, create the eyes, build the fortress, and wait for some intruder to take the bait. Oh, and wait for you to get a move on. Okay, fine. So what do you need me to do to move on to? Oh, enter this fortress. There you'll find 4 doors that only the champion of the Traveler, that's you, can open. Go through each door and complete each trial. Of course, there will also be trials. I have had someone worthy... Had to have someone worthy be my champion, then pull the Traveler's lever, and you'll find at the end of each trial. That will redirect the energies of the planar eyes, thus causing a flux in the... well, never mind the dull details. Let's just say that it would ruin Vecna's plans. Oh, and if you found favor with some of the other Eberron gods, you'll be able to pick up some boons along the way as well. Okay, open the door, do the trials, pull the Traveler's levers, and ruin Vecna's plans. Got it.
The Traveler explains that this fortress is a trap he built for invading gods. He asks you to sabotage Vecna's ritual by pulling special levers inside. Of course, only those worthy of representing the Traveler will be able to pass the Trickster God's trials and pull the levers.
Okay. Alright, so we have a Vol's promise, a joint pledge with Shavrath, the promise of the Dark Six, and the vow of the Lord of Blades. So apparently I get some sort of boon by using those, right? So far it looks a bit boring, but I am sure that there are some aspects of this that definitely aren't. The Traveler is involved after all. Though he didn't want people to know that he was involved. Okay.
Clearly, Vecna and his followers have beaten you inside the fortress.
Of course.
And the God of Secrets has brought more than just the hidden hand with him.
Alright. Well, let's just take care of that. Harrow. Okay, well. Okay, well this is a harrowing experience, that's for sure. We've got some stuff down there that I may have to deal with at some point. Actually, that's not a permanent jump down. We've got... let's actually take the ramp rather than jumping down. Some of those spikes look like they could be troublesome. Oh, actually, this was a oh, the idea was the harrow to knock you over into the trap. Right? Well, maybe that was the entire reason for this. Well, just spit a little acid and things will be fine. Ooh! Good thing I came down here. Here's message number 3. Members of the Hidden Hand, Do not trouble yourselves with the side passages of this fortress. We will turn our attention to them once the ritual is complete. That power of whatever god or empire originally built this place has long since waned. Whatever guardians they left behind will surely pose no challenge to the god of secrets. The whispered one. Ah! So these are the side ones that I am expected to go through to ruin Vecna's day. Mark of the Traveler. Okay. Will do. The Traveler, Sovereign of Chaos and Change. Oh, another version. To be the champion of the Traveler and complete the challenge ahead, you must be prepared to draw on the power within. I must warn you that it's going to okay, that's not going to be bad, yes. By which I mean it's going to literally suck the life force out of you. What? Oh, don't worry too much about it. Just remember to stay hydrated. To stay hydrated. Okie dokie.
The Traveler says that you will need to draw upon the power within you for this trial.
Alright. Well, power within. Well, I'll hydrate them in acid. Oh. It did say hydrate. Huh. So the question is, how do you hydrate this thing? This is a planar portal. Okay. Do I go there at the start or later? All right. There you go. Oh boy, they went down quickly. There you go. Rocky. So I am... Oh, I thought I saw something here that will potentially be a problem to me. Okay, good. But... it's a place that I've already been. Yeah, that's the central station. Alright. And what about this? This is what was behind it? Nope, a place I haven't been before. So, this doesn't seem to be doing anything to my life force or anything like that. I'm sure there is something tricky around. See, I came out that way. This way. Hydration station again. Lever.
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Ah! Okay. Still not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but whatever. What does this say? This says health transfer. You have donated some of your maximum health to further your cause. Okay. A donation. Be careful about how much of a donation I make. Is this going to be another donation?
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Alright. Yeah. My hit points are going down. Or I should say my max hit pointer going down. Alright.
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have lots of hidden hand people coming after me, because they were given orders by Vecna not to worry about this area, plus the fact that the Traveler made sure that I'm the only one who could enter this place. Now, let's see.
A bit of your life power flows into the lever as you pull it.
So, what does that mean? Okay, those things are now lit. Oh! Refreshing fountain. You feel exhausted by tapping the power within you. The cool water of the fountain looks refreshing. Okay, let's see, have a drink. Okay, so I am back at full... Well... Hey. Try this. Okay, good. And what does this do?
The first of the Traveler's special levers has been pulled. Now to find the rest of them.
So this is a portal. Where does this take me? The form of Lady Vole materializes before you. You have proven you understand the principles of blood of Vole. Let me lend you our boon. It will help you against the demon Harrow. Do you wish to receive the boon? Okay, granted. Whatever that does. Vole's Soul Ward. Vole's ancient craft protects your soul against the soul crush attack of the demon Harrow Horn. Okay, so that's how they are helping, by granting me boons, so that I am not going to get killed, I guess, by certain instruments that Vecna will have. Which way am I supposed to be going now? I'm lost! Fortunately, I did find my way. It was the curving ramp. Remember that next time, perhaps. Ah, here's the next one. Inside. And down. Oh. Hello. 2 different paths lie ahead. My lever lies at the end of each of them. Make your choice and accept the consequences. So some hurting is going to happen either way, if I'm honest, but at least you'll get the illusion of being under your control.
The Traveler asks you to choose between the path of struggle or the path of snares.
Oh well. I'll try the path of struggle, because path of snares sounds like a lot of traps. Then again, with... No, after... After that, what do you say? This is the path of struggle. Remember, the toughest one I had when I was going through my trials.
You have chosen a path.
Yeah. I remember what happened when I tried that. Was going through that trial for... Oh, whoever gave me that trial. There's so many trials that were in this whole thing. I forgot which trial it was. It was the one where I had to go into those 4 trials. The Dark 6. I think it was the Dark 6 that gave me those trials, yes. So I was going against the Dark 6's trials. The Trappy one is the one that gave me a lot of trouble. So I figure if I did the Trappy one here, I'd be in trouble. At least in more trouble than I am this time around. Okay. Right. There you go. What do you say about that? Okay, pull the lever. It's a stiff lever. But fortunately, it gives way in the end. And I would presume that these levers open up that door. At least that's going to be my guess. Need a little bit of leverage. There you go. What do you think about that? Hey, good. Bash, bang, pow. Boy, he really did an elaborate one here. Hey, you're down. Now let's get this rock down. Oh! Okay, I need to unlock it. I know, surprise, surprise, surprise. By these stiff levers? I guess if you've been here for a couple of 1,000 years, then you'd be stiff too. Okay, next. Okay, good. That was the right answer. Okay, that is 2 paths followed. Now, let's get back to the central hall. That takes care of the 2 paths that are downstairs. I just need to get back. See, the ramp up is... Oh, this side. Okay, so we get up here, and now there was that door that opened up right over there. I will presume that this leads to where we need to go. There are a couple of hidden hand people.
Another of Vecna's lieutenants guards the door to the next chamber.
Well, we will take care of this lieutenant, right tenant, in between lieutenant. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, a blitterhorn. Blitterhorn? Blitter. Because he, what, does he obliterate? Alright, well. We may need that shrine at some point, but this is not the day, or not the point in the trial. Ooh, okay, looks like a druidic type thing. I would presume that's the traveler up there. Ah! It's a hag. Ah! Now for my favorite part! The sacrifice! What are you willing to part with to become the champion of the traveler? The sacrifice can't be just anything, mind you. It needs to reflect the real you. Oh, and don't forget to pull the lever.
The traveler tells you that you must be prepared to make a sacrifice in your next trial.
A sacrifice. Alright, we'll have to find out what else sacrifice. A sacrificial altar. Okay, that'll alter my plans a little bit. There's the lever. Shadows. There goes my strength. Okay. It sounds like I'm Don't tell me they put that there just because of a chance to rest after that little battle. I suppose that might be the case. Oh, more shadows. Well, if it's going to be about resting from strength damage, have to wait till I'm at a certain point of it before I do it, because I know there's a cooldown on these things. And tougher points, they're even worse things. Okay, another dream bag. You peer inside the dream bag and recognize one of your own dreams. It's a typical ordinary day on Stormreach. You see yourself visiting the marketplace, going to the bank, and talking to your friends. There's just one strange thing. You're not wearing any pants. Okay. You look inside the dream bag and are surprised to recognize one of your own dreams. You are in Sharn, surrounded by adoring fans. The crowd sing at your praises, then lift you on your shoulders and carry you to the temple of Kal Koran, where you are crowned Emperor of Corvair. Well, how many of these? Okay, let's the next dream. Vecna's ritual. Okay, soul bag. This bag contains a captured soul of a kobold. It yarks in fear when it senses your presence. Okay, this is weird. Just make sure I didn't miss. Okay, so those are my choices as to what to sacrifice. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, there we go. Oh! Looks like my strength is back to normal now. Right. Planar portal. The form of the Lord of Blades appears before you. You have arrived at last. I am ready to honor our bargain and grant you my protection. One of Vecna's guardians wields a singing sword of legend. Its blow will slice through you in a trice. I can help you to parry those killing blows. Are you prepared to receive these? I accept your protection. Okie dokie. Now, I did miss the protection at the second place. Is this the... Alright, here's the sacrificial altar. Sacrifice yourself on the altar. Place the dream of glory on the altar. Place the dream of ordinary day on there. Trace the kobold soul on the dream of glory.
The traveller scoffs at your offering. There's nothing of you at all in that trumped-up piece of puffery. Oh, give me something more real.
More real? Okay. Well, an ordinary day doesn't sound like anything that's going to go in there. And a kobold soul doesn't sound like a part of me.
The traveller is surprised at how far you are willing to go with your sacrifice. Impressive! More than necessary, really, but it will do.
Good. Now, I just hope that... Oh. Yeah. Perhaps that was overkill. Oh, that's right. I have got... I know what. That's why you bring someone who has a red spell with them. Assuming that's allowed here. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's accept that. Alright. Well, it got accepted at least. I guess the ordinary day was the one to do, since that was a piece of me. Well, okay. It works. That's all that matters. Well, I'll probably have to... see. We had this one right here. Isn't this the one where I forgot the blessing in there? Actually, no, the blessing does not get canceled by that little problem in there. Now, what I want to know is, was there some place where there was supposed to be a portal? Ooh. I hope this is the case where only one of the paths has it, or maybe there is no portal yet because there are 4 potential blessings, I thought. Hold on. Yeah, that's the battle, that's the trap site, and what goes straight down? Ah, yes! There we go. Take care of that. Oh, and you. Ah! The form of the Dark Six appears before you. Champion, do you wish to redeem your favor with the Dark Six for a boon? Your trickster patron has instructed me to offer you the following on behalf of the dark gods. Something he calls, traveler's insurance. He says that it will help you against the demon known as Harrow in the as Harrow the Chainmaster. Apparently, I am also supposed to be reading the follower. Limits of liability offer, one-time offer, valid only for you and your friends. Valid only in the Traveler's Astral Fortress in the Astral Plane. Valid only in the universe and not in any others, real or imaginary. Cause 1 goodwill of the Dark Six. Do you receive the food? Sure. The Traveler. Okay. And you. Okay, there is one more area to go down to, so let's head out that way. Apparently I missed a few of the hidden hand over here. But I can deal with them quickly enough, right? There we go. Oh, and the last note is here also. Members of the Hidden Hand, I will need to devote a considerable part of my own power to this ritual, so I will not be able to manifest fully while it is underway. But when the ritual is complete, nothing in Eberron, no country, no king, no god will be able to stand against me. You have chosen wisely in becoming my followers. Serve me faithfully, and you'll be rewarded. Fail me, and die. Well, I gave them the die bit. Don't worry about that. They have failed you. Alright. I guess I just administer the death. Vecna would be amused by that bit. Okay, let's go into here and... Ooh-hoo. This sounds like something to do with the gatekeepers. As my champion, you will be expected to be able to persist through life's many battles. Only those who are brave and courageous will endure, but these battles will teach you wisdom and, such like. In other words, there are a whole bunch of monsters in the next room who are going to try to kill you. You need to kill them instead. When that's over, pull the lever. Okay, fine. Well...
The Traveler gives you some unhelpful advice about enduring life's battles.
Well, we will have to do that. Okay, so I'll assume we're going to get a large number of... Oh, yeah, they have started already. Okay. Okay, there you go. Good. Controlled slot. There we go. Boop. And you. Hey, you. You know, I forgot the bit about visiting one of the shrines. Oh, well. Well, I guess after this battle, assuming I survive, and I don't do something crazy like sacrifice myself, Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, you too. Oh, you are not going to be fun with me. But you, I wonder how many of these I have to kill. Well, we're going to find out in a moment. There you go. How'd you like a little acid bath there? Okay. Oop. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I did the bite and he did the heal at the exact same moment. Oh, it's annoying when that happens that way. Ah! It's done!
You've pulled all the Traveler's levers. Now to see what effect this had on Vecna's ritual.
Oh. The fourth boon. An Archon and a devil of Sarvath appear before you. All is in order. You have arrived at the appointed time. You say a battle is nigh? Then let us fulfill our duty as guardians. We can partially shield you from Bitterhorn's chaos. Do you wish to accept this? I accept the protection. Alright, fine. Now I've got all 4 boons. Check on the status of Vecna's ritual. And this is supposed to cause things to go awry. For Vecna, that is. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Let's see. We have to... is that... Oh, I have to go that way. Okay! Let's go into the proper direction. And maybe I'll even take a rest before going on. I'll probably need all the help I can get. Alright, let's... Ooh, how about fire and... Straight electricity. Who knows what's on the other side? Oh, let's try some elemental weapons. I mean, this is the final boss fight. Oh my goodness gracious!
You can see the results of your actions on behalf of the Traveler. The energy produced by 4 of the planar eyes has changed, altering Vecna's ritual at a fundamental level. Vecna thought he was creating a net to ensnare Eberron and its planes. But, thanks to the Traveler's trickery and your own deeds, that net has ensnared him instead. The Whispered One struggles unsuccessfully to manifest himself inside the fortress.
What have you done, mortal? How is it that you are able to oppose me? You must be punished for this defiance. And if I cannot do it myself, well, my hand has many fingers.
At their master's command, Vecna's followers...
Okay, well... I didn't know how serious I was being about the T-Rex bit. Okay, a T-Rex mount, that is certainly over the top, yes. Dreadmouth, that's a good name for a T-Rex. There we go. Okay, the dread tooth T-Rex, yes.
Vecna cries out in anger as the last of his followers falls.
How is it possible you have ruined my plan? This is beyond the powers of an insignificant speck. You're clearly not intelligent enough to create such a scheme.
A soaring figure appears, wearing a familiar hat. Oh, you're not in a position to criticize, Lich, given how recklessly you blundered into my trap. When the Codex was destroyed, it broke the barrier that hid Eberron from the worlds beyond. But could see what would happen next. So, I created the planar eyes as bait, and had this fortress built as a trap. A trap for gods. And, sure enough, a greedy god came along. An intruder who was so sure that Eberron was helpless and ripe for the picking. All it took was a brave soul or two to help me spring the trap I had prepared. Now, return to your own domain, and tell others of your kind. Eberron has its own gods. It does not need you. The traveler turns to you, gives you a grateful nod, and vanishes. Vecna gives one last shout of incoherent rage, and then disappears. Thanks to you, the Codex has a secure holding place, and the Whispered One has been expelled from Eberron and its 13 planes. Yet, there are many more planes. Infinite planes. Who can say where or when you meet the God of Secrets again?
And he won't be happy. Not at all. Well, that completes our Vecna. And look at this. Maximum Heroic XP achieved. Okay. Well then. That's the end of the line there, isn't it? I think we could say that's mission accomplished. So ends Vecna's attempt to make Eberron part of his collection. The Traveler may not be the most powerful of the gods, but none can deny that they are the cleverest. I will return to the Astral Fortress and see to the storage of the Codex, as well as the needs of its new Archon and Devil Keepers. And I imagine that it needs some tidying up. It sounds like you made quite a mess. All of Eberron owes you a debt, Pinefrost. May your road always lead you true. After this, I think that I laid these for bed and a nice long nap. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ooh, Charisma 18, plus 8, Combat Mastery, Anarchic, right. Who cares? There we go. And now, I guess the last word with the Traveler? Yeah, I think that sort of like finishes up this thing, right? And that's that. Vecna has been properly chastised. My enchantment, powered by the eyes and the Codex, will keep him from meddling with Eberron's affairs in the future. And we've dealt with the Codex as well. It's stored safely in the astral plane, and it won't be able to corrupt any more of Eberron's weak-willed mortals. Though I suppose there are still all those tiny bits of it scattered all over the multiverse. You can clean those up in your spare time, can't you? Well, I suspect I'll be doing my best on that. So our journey comes to an end. But don't despair. That just means another journey begins. Who can say where your path will take you, and whether you will cross mine again? If we do meet again, will you be friends or enemies? Oh, but don't look for the green hat. I think it's time for a different look. Glasses, maybe? They'd make me look smart. Oh, well, let's see. Acrobats 15, Boots of Feather Falling. I don't need Tumble 15, that's for sure. Oh, well. And that is it. This not only concludes the story on Vecna, but it also ends the series as a whole, because it was always going to be just in the heroic levels, and all previous attempts at doing a playthrough in here, I didn't even get to reach this far. Maybe I got to 15 or 16 or something like this, but this time I managed to take on the class all the way from the beginning to the end. Yes, I did change race halfway through on the matter, where I brought in another one who also had leveled in the background up to level about 16, I think is when I made the change in there. So it was quite a journey in here, going all through here. And thank you for this. I think this is my most successful of my DDO playthroughs from the point of view of being able to actually finish it. And my next series, well, I am thinking of taking Prime Frost and trying another cold-based class or subclass or whatever, and that's what we'll be looking into the next time I return for another Pineleaf Plays DDO.